I think we
Yeah,
just
go ahead.
start. What's up, guys? What's up? I got a comment, Joe. You're right. It is about freaking time. I have been, I've been working, and then I've been sick, and I've been lazy, and all three of those things combined kept me off the air. But no more. This will. I'm on later now than I want to be. I think we want to start sooner, but I got one player right now, and he's sleepy as I am. Excuse me. Said coming off of something. Um, that might be happening off stream. I'm not sure, especially if I start laughing, which seems to make it go on. But here we are. And as you can see on top of Ulicopter, it only took me an hour, but it says hot.
Yeah.
That used that used to take me 5 minutes less. But man, those skills disintegrate awfully quickly, yeah. Oh boy. Underneath me, it still says you're GM Santana, which is true. I ain't gotta swallow everyone, huh? Well, yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you want to play. Uh, this is the new Sunday campaign. It's going to be a West March style campaign. What that means is that players can come and go as they please. There will be a central operating hub to which the players can retreat after every mission. And they can, people who've played in the AV campaigns can come in and go as they please. For now, we just have to get in the habit of doing it every Sunday so that people have something to join. Um, so, unlike other campaigns where we were commercials, announcements, all that stuff, that's not going to happen. We're going to take it real chill here. We're going to go at the speed of an actual role playing campaign, which
Slow and easy, baby.
sometimes it's fast, but usually it's real chill. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're gonna start playing when we want to when we feel like it on Sunday, and we're gonna stop when we feel like it on Sunday. This is all stress-free, baby. No more. When we start Preternatural, you'll see the difference when I'm, tanning everybody's hide, cracking the whip, doing that stuff. I promise you, we'll do those episodes. We're gonna finish season 2. We will. Might take a while, but we will do it. Um, so that being said, this campaign, the characters have a base honor, which is based on their prior experiences, where I was able to torture them and torment them and hunt them down like rabid dogs, and that was really fun for me. But based on how they did on that and which characters they were able to save, they have an honor value assigned to them, which they are allowed to spend on equipment. And so far, Ulicopter's the only one who's done that. He's got his character Hawk. He's ready to go. So we're just going to do that. And every character in this campaign starts off on their first hunt, which might be their second hunt, depending on which novels you read. But it will be their first hunt of importance, wherein a predator can call himself blooded. Wherein usually they take on a mark of acid from an alien to show that they have passed their right onto hunterhood, as it were. Kind of like manhood kind of stuff for Native Americans, but I don't think that's what they They don't really care about those concepts so much, as far as I can tell. A lot of the lore in the Aliens and Predator campaigns are contradictory. And even though they write novels about the guys, they still manage to make them rather mysterious. So if there's something you don't like about it, shout it out in the comments, and that way I can ignore you to your face. Or who knows, maybe I'll implement it. It's just how it feels. All right. Why don't you describe yourself, your character? Describe Hawk for us.
All right. I'm a little beefy, and I have a kind of slightly bird-themed armor, and I carry a hawk drone that's attached to my helmet that I can deploy.
All right. Yeah, the first hunt, you're not allowed to take advanced weaponry, right? Pretty much, you get a wrist blade and a spear. However, if you were smart enough to spend your honor on, like, your mask and stuff, there's probably no reason why they wouldn't let you have that. But obviously, like, if you bought a shoulder cannon of any type, that's not going to happen. So that'd definitely be too easy, right? And it would defeat the purpose of the hunt, right? You wouldn't be proving much.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so unready. I'm also.
Let it happen.
I'm also kind of. No, it's good because I have everything I need, but I don't have it in front of me. Is it here? What is this? This is probably not it.
9, 4.
What are you counting? Don't confuse me.
No.
It's probably here. Oh, wait, I remember now. It is. It's definitely on this computer, on one of these. But like I said, this is good. I'm definitely proving the point that there's no pressure on. We're gonna take it as slow and low as in need. Yeah, this one. Oh, is that what I opened? Damn it. Fine, it'll do. Just harder to use. Does this work? No. Okay, so. Oh man, more. That's better. Look at the way he says beefy. Somebody's talking smack about you. Oh, that's funny.
I'm a little buff. Oh, did I say it a weird way? Was I like, I'm kind of
Because
beefy?
I think you did this thing.
Ah, I am part clown. I can't help it. I'm a little animated.
Okay, I'm making sure you can't see that. Okay. Oh man. I'm not used to wearing headphones anymore. Well, let's. Man, I'm so out of touch that I have like all these messed up ideas that I'm like, oh wait, I can't do that. Okay. So it's your time. Somebody has informed you, and you knew that this has been coming up for a while. Um, somebody sent you a message, just gave you a few words. They gave you a date, told you when to be ready. No one else in your class is ready, so you know you'll be going on a solo mission. Sometimes some of the more experienced hunters will take a group out, but you have high honor, and to make sure that the honor of the clan is intact, they want to make sure that you can do things on your own as is expected from your family. While I say high honor, that's a relative term, of course. You're pretty much nobody.
Yeah.
But you come from that family, and so uh, the leadership on the ship has decided that it'd be best for you to go on your own hunt. And you your timer goes off telling you that it's time to go, and you make your way towards the uh,
Departure gate.
departure gate. No, there's a part of a ship that's called the docking area. I don't know. The departure gate. Whatever. I give up. I give up. I'll be on it better next week, guys. Sorry. Oh my God, no. How could you say that? That's the worst comment ever. Okay, you had you head that way, and it seems to be empty. Nonetheless, eventually, when you get there, there's a guy who looks you over once or twice, and then he very subtly gestures over to one of the pods,
Give
which
him a
opens
little
up.
nod and give him a little
Mhm.
nod and then step in.
In a few moments after you get into the pod, it closes, and you see a timer. And as the symbols count down to a single slash, you then immediately feel the pod jolt out of the ship, and you're headed towards some planet somewhere, probably. When you get there, when you land abruptly, the gravitational dampeners stopping you from turning into mush. The pod opens up, and you find yourself in a jungle.
All right. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Hit my cloak and proceed in.
Mm-hmm. It is a strange way to describe it, because you're not, you don't really know about this planet. So, what does "in" mean?
Further into the jungle I go.
Further into the jungle. Now that might seem like a reasonable thing to say, but which direction is that again? Because you've never been in this jungle. How do you know what further in is? Where further in is?
Never been here. There was no briefing, right? It's just basically like go down there and do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have like a mission per se.
Per se.
Yeah. I'm gonna go west.
Okay. That you can do. That you can do. Most planets orbit somewhat reasonably. What's the word? Flat in the same orbit. They spin in a similar direction to their orbit. That's the norm for planets. Otherwise, they'd wobble into it and eventually do it anyway. They settle into something like that. So you can find what a west is on this planet and start going west for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cautiously proceed. Keep my eyes open. Cycle through vision modes. Try to stay quiet.
Okay, that's fine. You continue on for quite some time.
All right.
Couple hours. Nothing seems to be changing.
You said I have my vision modes, right?
Yes. Yes.
Does the scent particles give me any clue if anything was in the area recently?
I think the mask might be providing a penalty to your scent, if I'm not mistaken.
No, like I'm using the mode to see particles.
You have a scent mode on your mask, don't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, because if I can't really see any tracks or anything like that, I'm gonna cycle to that mode and take a look around.
Oh, that's a pretty good mode.
I wish I had 2 campaigns ago.
Let's see how that works. Let's see particle tracking. Well, dang. Well, dish darn diddly doo dang. Okay, once you turn on the scent particle tracking, you can catch a myriad of different animals in the scent. It's gonna be one trail on top of another, and you have your choice of which to pick.
The freshest.
The freshest.
Yeah, like the scent trail that's like the thickest at that moment. And I'm gonna follow that because that tells me that the animal is not too far away.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to follow it downwind, so my scent is not blown towards them, because I don't want them to know I'm coming.
Let's do one more here. Okay.
I died already? Jeez.
Well, it might. You follow the strongest, freshest scent. It leads you through the jungle on a zigzag pattern. Only half a mile later, the scent shows that it's extremely strong and that it is in the canopy of the trees.
All right, about how high up in the trees is it?
45 feet.
Can I see what it is? Cycle to heat, infrared, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me a look roll.
Try to identify, like, if it's bird-like or reptile-like, stuff like that. Oh, it's a terrible look roll. It's a 5. I see a blob.
5, huh?
I zoom in. Squint real hard on my mask. What the hell is that? Zip, 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 zip. Try to amplify
That is
it.
the question of the day. What the hell is that? What's the bonus here? I see. Okay. Let's say you rolled really poor, and you've managed to track something that can blend in to the trees very, very well. You know it's something there, but you're not quite sure what exactly it is. You only know that it takes up, it's maybe at least 6 feet tall.
All right, I'm gonna hide behind something and chuck a rock at it.
Oh, attack.
I don't think I'm proficient at rocks. -3, right?
You got something similar?
unarmed offhand guns. Unarmed modified?
That's melee, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'll just take the -3.
I'll give you a -2.
-2, so 17. Like hook it, and then like kind of duck behind a tree. I'm doing this, Hector.
And what'd you say you rolled?
17
17. That's a good roll.
for rock attack.
But I'm going to say that you're far away and give myself a good amount of cover from the trees.
Mhm.
Say that your rock pretty much whips by.
Okay.
Whatever
It doesn't
side
disturb it at all? Doesn't move at all? All right. I'm going to approach it downwind
Mhm.
because I don't want it to smell me, and I'm going to get closer.
Okay. How close?
I'm 30 feet. And
Okay.
I'm gonna take the most time as possible with the stealth roll. I'm going foot by
Okay.
foot.
Okay.
And I'm also using cover as I approach
Sounds fine.
while staying downwind.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have to go all the way around, I will.
It's okay. I understand.
Okay. Foot by foot is like +5 or something, right?
Yeah.
20 stealth.
Okay.
And do I count my hide slightly lower because I'm not using my cool cloak yet?
Aren't you?
Yeah, if I was allowed to, okay.
They wouldn't stop you. That's why you're on your own.
36.
Mm-hmm. What
Does
do
it
you want to
appear
do?
to be undisturbed?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll look again now that I'm a lot closer. Enhance.
Well, if you get 30 feet away from the tree and the tree's 45, and the thing's 45 feet up the tree, according to Pythagoras, that that puts you like what? I don't know, 50, 55 feet away.
8.
Okay, you're a lot closer.
Zoom.
And even though the branches were in the way, now you can see a lot closer. This thing's the reason that it's eluding you is because it's a little bit amorphous and it seems to be not just on the tree but around the tree.
Like a jelly?
No,
So what do you mean by on and around the tree?
it's not just on the tree; it's around the tree,
Like a big snake?
like a big snake.
Okay. Taking a look around the forest, is there I'm gonna see if there's a way for me to ambush it from above. Like if there's any trees like close enough to it that I could climb higher than it and kind of jump on.
Well, I mean, there's a fair chance of that. It is a
I could
jungle.
give you another. Yeah, I could give you another look.
That's kind of what trees do. In fact, sure there is.
Yeah?
If you're agile enough, you can definitely get up there and jump over.
I'm gonna, obviously give myself as much cover as possible from it or where I think its head is. And I'm gonna take my sweet time climbing this tree because I'm trying not to make a lot of noise. the tree I'm gonna climb to ambush it.
Okay.
Taking
let's
my
just call it one roll.
sweet time.
Let's just call it one roll.
All right. Climb, 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 crawl. It's, 12.
Okay. Sure. So you find yourself 55 feet up in the air.
All right. Can I see its head? Now that I'm above it.
Go look.
10. Enhance. Different vision mode. Pyong, pyong, pyong.
You think you see its head?
All right.
Um,
I'm going to get my spear out. All right. And I'm going to jump attack its head, extending the spear on the way down. I don't want to make a noise and then attack it. I'm going to leap at it and whoosh, 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 and try to go for its head.
Sure. I'm assuming you got jumps.
Yeah, I got some jump.
All right.
And I have parkour, if that helps. Probably not, but
Probably not right now. You can avoid all the branches on the way down.
9.
9. Okay. What, from the standstill? That's like 4.5 feet.
I could push off the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the standstill.
I mean, there really wasn't like a branch extending directly over it or anything, right?
No. You got the tallest tree that you can find. And jump from that. That's okay.
Is that even far enough to reach it?
Only because I think you have 7-foot reach on that spear.
Yes, I do, because I have the talent.
All right. I have not done this in a while, and I haven't talked this much in a while, so I'm getting super thirsty. I'm going to get some water so that I can continue comfortably.
All right.
So just a tiny moment. All right, better. Better. Getting dry throat super quick. Sorry, guys. Coming off of this. I think I had an upper respiratory infection because it hurt to breathe. And that's what my nephew had, and I'm pretty sure he gave it to me.
Sounds about right.
All right, but go ahead because the thing is lower than you. You get some extra distance towards that way. The tree that you jump off just really wasn't great for that. Nonetheless, you're probably going to be able to make this attack. At least the distance shouldn't be an issue.
All right. 21. And if it's 10 feet, will it count as a charge? I'm just running down instead of lateral. Well, no. Never mind. Sorry. I'll get the jump attack bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't remember does what. Extra rank of damage or something.
Roll damage.
Sweet.
I think it is an extra rank.
Extra rank of damage.
I don't remember. Is it in the cheat sheet by chance? Was I smart enough to write it there?
I want to say it is here. Here we go. Sacrifice. Targeting. Oh, I'm sorry. What did I say? It was 21. The attack would have been 17 because I was going for the head. That's my fault.
Okay.
Crap! I don't see it.
Maybe it's not there.
It's flurry. Power throw, running throw. I think it's like 1 extra rank of damage. I think.
Do you remember if it's
12.
it's in jump, right?
It'll be in jump.
Yeah, it's in the skills. I can look it up.
I have it here in front of me.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I just gotta find it. Skills.
Might as well jump. Jump! Go ahead, jump! Better than a wrecking machine. Once and 3 ranks in jump should be the DS15. Add 1 extra rank damage.
What was the DS?
15.
I didn't make that, so no extra damage for me. 21! To the head.
21 to the head. That's good.
So it's 1.25 damage.
Mm-hmm. So it's an extra 5 damage. So it's 26. That's really good. That's really, really good. That's enough for you to quite easily lop this thing's head off, and it quickly skitters farther up the tree until it is shooting off the top of the tree like a fondue fountain gone awry. And it climbs up into the air and starts to tumble down, climbing in random directions, left and right, across the branches, jumping and leaping randomly. That's it.
Full defensive, so its death throws don't hurt me.
So, so what are you gonna do about not dying?
I'm gonna roll wrestle against this tree. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, Hector. Wrestle versus tree. Well, would it be wrestle or just roll climb?
Climb is the usual skill.
I'm gonna rage for the +2. Like slice its head off, look down, and be like, "Oh shit!" Ah! Try to get that tree. Three, so 8, 11.
11, huh?
Hmm?
Um, you're
It's for wrestling.
pretty tough. What's your PDN?
Stand by. My PDN total is 40.
No, that's your DMP, probably.
My
So your
PDN, my pierce damage, no?
No, physical.
The natural would be 3
3? Only 3?
because I have a 6 power. Oh no, I have thick skin. So it'd be 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 11 is enough to slow your fall. Bashing you onto another branch. Slowing your fall.
Excellent. I
Once you
will.
roll another climb.
I also have acrobatics.
Oh, that's good. Why don't you do that?
So, man, I need like 3 monitors, Hector.
I know. I'm using 3 and it's not enough.
Okay, so my speed would go up by 2 points. So 8, 11, so 5, 8, 10.
10 acrobatics.
Yeah, try to slowly like tree kick my way down.
Okay. You know, what does parkour do? Because in this case, it might actually help you.
It is, pull up my cheat sheet. It is to count. Oh, I need more monitors. Okay, open that, close that. Parkour. This talent allows you to count your relevant attribute 4 points higher, up to a maximum of 10. For navigating obstacles. This talent does not stack with highly specialized.
All right. Sounds to me like you're navigating obstacles.
So +4 to the stat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just math it afterwards because it's one of those like speed plus accuracy. So it's not a flat +4. It's like giving myself a +2, sort of. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
That's what acrobatics says, yeah.
8. So now I'm at a 10. I'm still raging. 14.
That's a much better roll. Yeah, you decide, down's okay. Swing over one way, kick off of something the other. Start really controlling your descent.
Screaming on the way down. The whole time just the whole time I'm falling.
All right, you scare off the birds. And when you land, eventually you're able to find the the corpse of your weasel snake that you killed.
The big snake?
Hmm. It looked bigger than it was because it was a fluffy snake.
Hmm. Cool. I'm gonna grab the head and yeah, stick it on my belt.
Okay. Um. So you've managed to kill one of the random inhabitants of this planet. Not the worst thing. You managed not to kill yourself. Not the worst thing.
Hmm. Better thing.
Um, you got yourself a cute little trophy. Won't bring you any honor, but
Mhm.
but it's still neato. You've never seen a skull like this. Um, Gosh, actually, you probably could get honor from it if you had a high enough make trophy skill.
Hmm. The one thing I didn't take.
Of course. As soon as you start playing, right? No plan survives contact with the enemy.
Dude, D&D is like the grocery store, bro. Only after it's over, you're like, oh, I forgot this one thing.
That's the way it always is. Um, you're
Yeah,
not
like
sure.
it doesn't seem that impressive, so I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Um,
report back with just this.
no, but that's the point I'm getting to. Like, you know, you're here for a real kill.
Hmm.
So how do you go about doing that? Because the sense don't seem to be helping you. In other words, it's cold. Uh, you don't have a lead so far. So how do you find a lead?
Hmm.
What
I'm
what what
going
what do you
to.
want to come up with? Like you know, like you have a relatively high honor for someone in your station. Too high, right? So that's why they didn't take you out with a hunt master. They didn't take you out with an experienced leader to show you the ropes, do all that stuff. They're like sink or swim, buddy. Like it's your honor, and you know you're out here to get some hard meat. And if you remember, hard meat is what they call the the Black Death, the Xeno.
I was gonna say you talking about the.
Those are the words they
um.
call it. Hard meat, Black Death.
I'm gonna roll and investigate to find basically traces of a large predator, looking for carcasses, battle scars on the environment and stuff like that.
All right.
This is the thing I'm going to attempt. 7.
7. You know, that's a terrible
Mm-hmm.
roll.
And the whole time
7.
I'm being slow, and hidden.
7 tells you one thing. Nobody gave you a time limit, but you know there's probably a time limit. Usually, hacks won't orbit a planet for longer than a few days. So the question is, how far could they have put you from where you're supposed to be?
Oh, how would
That's
I
what
know?
that's what your investigation role gives you. I don't know. I'm just telling you what the facts that you might be able to put together your character. You know that the ship doesn't orbit for very long. It doesn't like to stay in one place for very long.
Hmm.
A few days, long days given. They're long days, but it's just a few days. How long do you think they're going to wait for you?
Yeah.
So how far would they have put the place that you're actually supposed to be? And given that
I
information, what should you do?
I'm gonna keep the search radius not too wide so I'll have enough time to get back to the pod. So I will start to recon a few miles around the pod, see if I can find anything.
All right, so you've decided to take a search pattern around the landing area.
Circumference. Hmm.
That sounds pretty cool. That's actually pretty. I'd say that's pretty smart. Um, you do so, and when just to have you roll some stuff, just for fun of it, why don't you roll memory?
10.
Okay, you're not entirely sure, but you think when you climbed that tree, you saw a peak. Quite possibly was a mountain. And as your search perimeter keeps expanding, you find yourself climbing a mountain. And you think maybe you saw this mountain earlier, but you're not entirely sure.
Hmm.
You could be a little turned around as far as what your memory is and what's happening to you right now. The decision is this. You climb the peak, you climb the mountain, which looks pretty damn tall. Maybe this will give you some perspective. Maybe it's a waste of time. You're not sure. I don't know if you want to roll anything on it, but
Hmm.
I'm God, what do I want to say here? I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
But yeah, it's your choice, man. You know you can get around this thing reasonably quickly. Is it worth climbing? That's up to you.
Well, I mean, yeah, like I'm gonna do that math. Well, going up would give me a better perspective. I'm gonna go up.
All right.
Take my time so I don't gas myself.
Okay.
Constantly cycling vision modes. You know, make sure no stupid bird picks me off or something. Mind my own business, and the stupid eagle chucks me like a billy goat off the side of a mountain.
All right, man. You totally underestimated this mountain. But every time you think about going back down, you're like,
It's too
I've already
late.
made it up so far.
Yeah.
I've already made it up so damn high. And then you climb higher and higher. And you're like, man, I really should have gone back down. There's no point in it now. I'm so close to the damn top. And then you climb higher. And you're
I
like,
keep
I
eyes
still
out
should have
for
gone down.
I keep eyes out for like good footholds, so I could kind of like sit there and rest, gather my strength, and then continue on.
Yeah, but there's just no point. You're already so close to the damn top. It's like the top's right there, man. And then you climb to the top, and there's still another part over there.
There's another mountain on the ground. Who put this here?
And sure enough, you're taking your time. The mask is oxygenated.
Yeah, I'm not worried
Uh,
about altitude and shit like that.
mhm. The mask is all oxygenated. But sure enough, man, like, you said you're taking your time, so I'm not going to make you roll anything, but maybe consider putting a rank and climb after this.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm taking a lot of breaks because I'm not trying to gas myself
Mhm.
in case I have to parkour down the mountain.
Now you never know how you could get maps, you could get schematics, but most of the time that stuff isn't offered to you. So you have no idea how big this world is. And that sun has been setting for about 8 hours.
So
So
really, really long cycles on this planet, I could assume.
yeah. So um, one, you know it's going to get cold, especially if the sun sets for that long. Who knows how long it's going to be out? It's going to get pretty cold, pretty uncomfortable. Two, you're getting pretty tired. But as you finally see that there's nothing but sky around you and mist, because you've climbed way too freaking high and there's nothing but mist up here, you see a bird of prey. It's a little angry with you because you're too close to its nest. It's protecting its eggs.
You can see me?
Oh yeah,
I'm cloaked. I'm cloaked.
yeah.
Just-
To what frequencies?
True.
Literally, I'm asking.
Oh, I couldn't tell you that, Hector.
Nope.
I
You're,
just have
you're only cloaked to standard visual frequencies. But if you know, most hawks on Earth can actually see an ultraviolet. That's how they track their prey, by seeing in highlighter or yellow or whatever color they might see in the urine of their prey. So yeah, this thing is.
I'm definitely giving it a wide berth. I know it's getting angry
Uh-huh.
with me, but I'm cautiously kind of sidestepping it.
Well,
Am I at the
you
top
make it
yet?
to the you make it to the
Okay, I'm
summit. You stand atop the summit. The the hawk up here protecting its eggs kind of eventually decides that you're not really a problem. Still kind of looks at you and makes talk sounds. But on the plus side, now that you're on top of here, you see something that's totally perfectly square. Has perfectly square angles.
And
It's
hands.
a ziggurat.
What's that?
A ziggurat. It's like the Mexican version of the pyramids.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Instead of being smooth on the sides, it's got steps. And, I mean, you know exactly how to get there now. So, all this was maybe worth it. It would have been easier if you knew where the ziggurat was to begin with, but
it was
now
just
you know where it is. And
shortcut.
and you know exactly where to go.
Sweet. I proceed. After I
Okay.
take a little rest. I go to where I'm about to climb down, and then I sit my ass down, crisscross applesauce, and regain my strength, and then proceed.
All right.
Have a little predator snack. I don't know. Do they have rations? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a predator eat on a hunt.
Yeah, but they have I think they've some of the movies have shown that they made camp and cook.
Hmm.
So I've never seen one eat. That's probably just because like the animatronics and the mask would be pretty weird
Yeah.
for the Hollywood to figure out.
I mean, I would eat some
Uh,
snakehead, but I'm not familiar enough with the anatomy to know if it's poisonous or not, so I don't.
Hmm.
Still have the snakehead, Hector. It's coming with me.
Sure. Should be rolling the trophy on it.
What would that be? Logic? Memory?
Most main skills are memory. Is that how it goes?
But I have to have the rank in it to use it though. Okay, no?
Is it?
For like
Is it?
make and job and stuff like that? Don't I at least need a rank in it to do it?
I don't think so.
All right. While I'm resting, 7.
I mean, that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Pocket knife or something, or the tip of the spear, to kind of shred away the flesh and stuff.
Yeah, that's 7's not terrible. You're not going to be getting an honor from it, but
Yeah. It'll look nice in my room.
no one will laugh at you.
There you go.
All right.
Yep.
So eventually, after resting,
Mhm.
you start your descent down towards the cigarette.
Mhm.
All right. Several hours later, in what is finally twilight, the crest of the star that this planet circles still slightly cresting over the horizon. You make your way around the ziggurat until you see some writing that you recognize. And
I read
it says something like enter chosen one.
Get swollen in the chest and go in. Yeah. That's me, mo. Whoop.
Okay, immediately after you walk towards the cigarette, which opens at your presence, you make your way into a hallway. Inside of the hallway, there are some writing, some sigils, some runes, things of that nature. Then you make your way forward, and the hallway turns into a T. In front of you, turns left and right. But to the left and to the right are walls that are closed off, or seem closed off. Except on top it says this way is death, and on the top of the other side it says this way is glory. And on both sides there are motifs of warriors of your race fighting with aliens, the hard meat uh, directly ahead of you. It says all paths lead to the hunt, and there is the clan symbol, really big, and it seems to have all in the center.
What in the center? A ball?
A hole?
Oh. Hmm. Do I know what that hole's for?
Nobody told you.
Hmm. Decide for use.
Sure, go for it.
I'm curious about this hole. Do. So 6, 12. Get up to it, cycle vision mode, study it a little.
Well, you know that your people are extremely good at hiding technology. And the hole can't be random. And would you roll?
12. Decide for use.
That's pretty good. You also notice that it's almost exactly the same size as your wrist computer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Does it do a thing?
Sure, the wall starts to open.
Spear. Whing!
The sound of stone grinds as the massive stone inner workings of the ziggurat begin to move, and a new passage is created. At the same time that you're doing that, the walls on the side, the motifs, they roll out of the way. So now you have 3 paths that you can take. Of course, one said, this way leads to death. The other one said, this one leads to glory. And the middle one said, all paths lead to the hunt.
To the hunt.
Okay. I am going to keep my word and take a tiny little break so I can go to the little boys' room and get some more water and stuff. And we'll continue momentarily. And I'm back. Taking it easy. Oh.
Feels nice, right?
Yeah, no rush. No rush. I can sit here and look at the comments and Theo Joe's disappointment. uh, like- okay. You take the center route. Ahead, you could see many pillars staggered on either side of the hall. You could see that the pillars rise farther and farther up. And a deep darkness surrounds the areas behind the pillars, both rows of them.
Cycle vision modes. So I can see. Oh, I'm wearing armor, right?
Yep.
And deflection gives you that number you add to your dodge and parry, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I forget all this stuff, dude.
Oh, it's been a while since we did it, man.
Yeah.
Way too long. Way too long. Well, that's why. That's one good reason that we're easing back into everything. Just take our time, get used to everything again.
Yeah, I proceed with caution. Check vision modes. Check scent particle scanning. Spear in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Try to be as aware of my surroundings. Check my 6.
Well, the thing about the scent particle scanning is that you can clearly see a bunch of trails around here.
By the
As
thick
far as
mist, are they fresh?
That's hard to tell. But as far as I can remember, dogs can totally smell aliens in the comics. And that was supposed to be what the mask did for you, right?
Yeah, so I could see, smell, basically. See smells.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you know you have company, and you probably know that you have way too much company. This doesn't look like it's inhabited by a single Xeno. You only need to kill one. Sure, be really impressed with you if you came back with 16 skulls, but
Yeah. my level 1 ass ain't gonna be fighting those 16. Like, so by the scent trails, like, it just seems like there's a ton of them in this room.
Yeah, it seems like they've moved through here.
Yeah, if
Quite
it
a
seems
bit.
more than 2, like, I'm just out of there. I don't want to. I'm here to prove myself, not commit suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, start backing up.
Okay. What else do you got on that mask? So I know your mask is atypical.
Microwave and scent particles.
Okay.
And the other thing I can't use until I have my the other thing works with the drone, so
What thing works with the drone?
The digital what are they called? Like crap. The like when you mark stuff on a map, the like drop pins and stuff.
Oh, why can't you use that?
I thought I worked with the drone.
Why can't you take the drone?
I thought you said I couldn't when we
No,
started.
you wouldn't be able. You wouldn't be able to take like shoulder cannon,
Oh,
shoulder accessories.
I had my drone this whole time.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Hey,
like the
man.
one thing I didn't have on me. Sorry.
I
Must have
didn't
not heard
know
you right.
why. I didn't know why you weren't using it, but that's part of your mask and armor. So
Yeah, I just didn't hear you right. That's my bad. I'm gonna deploy the drone to watch behind me and move with me, so nothing could sneak up on me as I remove myself from this chamber of death.
okay.
And then I take the to glory hallway.
Okay.
Virtual tags. I think that's what they were called.
Oh, look.
It's gonna be terrible. 7.
Damn.
I mean, I
That's
technically have 2
ridiculous.
sets of eyes.
Yeah,
I could see in front of me and
Look.
behind me.
I know, but even with that plus 15, you lose by 1.
Okay. La la la. Leaving chamber. La la la.
You set your drone.
Nothing's wrong.
You set your
La, la,
drone
la.
to keep your eyes behind you. I give you a plus 15 both ways. But unfortunately, from behind, you did not see this, and suddenly the video feed goes out.
I run. As soon as it goes, as soon as it cuts out, I start sprinting
Are you sprinting out of the cigarette or towards the glory?
towards glory.
Okay.
Does the
Glory-
door close itself when I leave the middle chamber? Very important. If it does not, I'm gonna take the corner and then turn around. Ready.
Okay. The door does not close itself. However, there seems to be a console on the inside
On the inside of what?
of the door frame.
I operate it?
Yeah.
Ding.
It seems the same way, and it does close the door.
Sweet. I still keep running.
Yeah, the giant stone rolls in front of you. You let yourself in. There are some stairs that head down, and they start to twist around and head down, twist around and head down.
Can I close the door behind me when I enter glory?
That's what I assumed you did.
Okay, all right. Just making sure.
Yeah, I thought that's what we just discussed.
Okay,
I said
sorry.
the door. Yeah, the door grinds close, starts moving again, going.
Yeah, sorry.
The stone grinds to close itself. You let yourself down and down and down, and eventually you find An OV chamber.
I'm sorry, what?
OV chamber.
What's that?
It's an egg chamber.
Oof. Are there lots of eggs in here?
See, the problem is you're in the OV chamber, so there's tons of exits. The problem is they're all this big.
No. Are there lots of eggs in here?
There's only one
Oh, okay.
so far, but there
So I
seems to
can
be doors. There seems to be doors, and they maybe lead to more.
Okay. I am. It's basically elementary school for predators. What xenomorphs are and stuff like that, right? Like I'm aware of what the thing is.
You definitely know what it is.
Okay. Kill it before it tries to have sex with my face.
I assume you can do that fairly easily. Let's go through it just to make sure you can.
Walk up to it, power attack.
But yeah, no damage.
I don't know what power attack does. It's like 1 to 3 ranks. No, I don't have a skill, so it's like 2. So
That should definitely be on that. That should definitely be on the sheet.
right now I'm at 26. Power strikes gain up to +4 damage for penalty to attack speed. So I could go +4. Yeah, 26.
26 damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, you kill the facehugger pretty easily inside of the egg. It scrambles itself inside, but it doesn't manage to get much else. Luckily, the egg itself is resistant to xenoblood. But you kind of, so looking around, you see that there's like shackles on the ground and stuff. You realize there's like different kinds of bondage implements around here, and you realize that maybe you were supposed to bring something with you in here.
to make the xenomorph.
Yeah. So right now, this is by no means a safe place. They're on the floor and on the ceilings. There are little passages about this big, just in case they wanted to let a bunch of facehuggers loose, so that the facehuggers can get around, or if they wanted to let people loose down here or some sort of animals loose down here, so that the facehuggers could get around and do whatever they wanted.
Scent mode. Are there fresh trails in this room?
There is a faint hint of whatever the eggs are made of and whatever facehuggers are made of everywhere. Faint, not a trail, but there's a faint amount of it all throughout the air in this area.
Okay. And you said there were doors? Like to go deeper?
Yep.
All right. Going to quietly enter the next room.
You're going to quietly enter the next room, which is a similar, which will open with your gauntlet, and is a similar thing. There's an egg on a pedestal in the middle of the chamber, and several bondage devices around it.
Hmm. All right. I'm gonna leave. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm leaving. I leave the glory chamber. Close the door behind me.
Why's it a glory chamber?
Because the other one's the death chamber.
Oh, okay.
I leave the temple, and I go find an animal to xenofy.
Okay. Um. Now you have lost your drone, but you can have that back, assuming you survive. Is it the hunt and
Yeah,
you picked up and right? But I'm just reminding you that because you're going out to find an animal, and I'm gonna have you roll some sensory skill of your choice.
Look with scent particles.
Okay.
$13. And I pay
Oh,
attention to the trees in case there's more snakes.
no, it's not the YMCA.
What?
Joe says the YMCA, the cigarette. Um,
Oh, because of the sex rooms?
there's no sex rooms. Well, I guess technically they are.
Yeah, a little bit. For tradition.
What? I mean, if something
We don't
gets
have
you
to get into
pregnant.
We don't
Anyway.
have
Hey man, that's how Geiger works, man. What do you want me to do? It wouldn't be terrifying if they like, you know, a rainbow popped out of your chest. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. um okay. You're out looking for an animal.
Mhm.
And whereas before there was no central Vizino, now there's one that kind of just zigging around the trees behind you in a way that maybe it's been following you for a while.
But can
No,
I
I did say OV room, Joe, which is where both the ovary word comes from. So it is an egg room, OV room. There's no ovaries, but there is an OV. So
just one, not two. One.
It's an egg room. I just wanted to sound fancy.
I'm gonna play dumb to its presence. And can I tell if there's more than one by the trail?
You're gonna play dumb to its presence.
Yeah, I'm trying to draw it in.
What skill is that?
Faint, maybe?
It's probably composure.
It would be this. All right, here you go. You ready? Rolling Shaolin Monk. 9. That's only because I rolled really good.
Because you rolled a 9. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Okay. This is what's going to happen because of the rolls that just occurred. You play dumb. They're like, oh, I'm not looking over my shoulder, kind of stuff.
What is that?
Pretending you're doing,
Squirrel?
pretending you're doing stuff. Um, and you're like, yeah, okay. You can see the scent trail every once in a while. It's being very careful not to be seen by you. And you're trying not to look directly at it, which is helping it.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like I should do one more roll to be fair. Go ahead and roll look.
Six.
Oh God, why'd you do that? That's bad.
I know the general direction.
Okay. Well, that's a lot more than a 6. All right. So you're like, oh, all right, cool. I'm going to go maneuver around this tree. And then when I get around this tree, I'm going to turn around and it's going to be right there. I'm going to stab the F out of this bastard, right? All right.
But when I turn around, it's
Not there. It's totally not there. Yeah. And you just completely read it wrong. Try not to look at it. And I'm going to say you set yourself up over here.
Yeah, it's fine.
And if I was an alien, the first thing that I would want to do
It's bite my face.
is bite. No, unfortunately, that's not true. That's not what they do.
Oh, that's right. They want me scared. They want me shivering.
Mm-hmm.
Sloppy, sloppy.
Yeah. They prefer it when you die full of fear. So it is going to, as soon as I find the skill here, it's going to wrestle you. And I hope you can wrestle really, really well.
Wrestle. Somewhat. I have a just okay wrestle.
No, wrestle really, really well.
Well, if I can, as soon as it touches me, I rage.
Sure.
Crap. 16.
So, in other words, that's a critical success for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad. All right. What's your action?
Let's see here. 11, 13 wrestle. Are the wrist blades considered tiny?
Why don't you, since it is, I guess technically it is, it's hissing at you. I'm going to have you roll composure. Well, I think that was his action, actually.
Yeah, scared the bejesus out of me.
Uh-huh.
10.
You rolled a 10, I rolled a 5 plus something. There it is. 13. No, you are demoralized.
Ah!
You feel the claws sink into your around your armors and on your shoulders, and you know that it's got a really good grip on you. And now it's hissing you. It's hissing right into your mask, and you know that your mask isn't going to protect you. So yeah, what was your action?
I was asking, are these considered small enough to use in a wrestle? The wrist blades?
Oh, absolutely.
Drop spear as a free action. Fwing! Attack it.
Okay.
What's the penalty?
I think you don't have a penalty. I think you took.
Like, did he beat me enough for superior position?
No. Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to.
I have -3 to combat skills.
Is that what it says on the thing there?
Taking superior position puts opponent in inferior position, -3 to combat skills.
Damn, that sucks. All right. What's faster? I mean,
My blades are 2 plus 2, putting me at a 8.
okay. Okay. I'll let you go first then.
All right. I'm gonna yell back at its face. Try to stab. 16 after the negative.
Oh, that's no good. I think I might have just killed you here, Lily.
Oh snap!
Let's see. We do this several ways. So, is there a modifier for attacking to wrestle? Does it say the attack to wrestle modifier there,
What do you mean?
or it's just -3 on the quick sheet? It's just -3. There's not like it just says to all combat skills. But it doesn't say like attacking in a wrestle. There's no special rule for that.
Inferior position, -3 to combat skills, and cannot leave wrestle.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't. I guess I can't break the wrestle by attacking it.
Okay. Well, you're just not able to get your arm over in a position to where you can push the blades into it. You very gently scratch at its exoskeleton.
Can I steal initiative to go again?
Yeah.
So I'm at an 8, so I have to roll 8 or lower, right? How that works?
Or if you're at 8 speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 8 attack speed. Yeah.
Roll the 6, baby.
Okay. Work a miracle, man. These things are wrestling's what they do.
About to dies anyways, so for the hell of it, I'm going to sacrifice 3.
I really wish you'd taken a desperation move. Because nobody's used that talent yet.
I'm gonna sacrifice 3 to basically put my attack back to normal. I don't have any mastery with this thing, so 21.
21. Damn. There's no other bonuses, huh?
I just +3'd my attack to get rid of the negative, and I rolled good.
Yeah. I mean, it's closer this time, but
No cigar?
no cigar. Let's see. I guess this is is this number better? This number's higher, not worse. Okay. It's gonna go ahead and do its grapple attack,
All right.
which is a 31.
Yeah, I can't roll that. You at max roll, you would beat me by 11. So you're gonna
at
crit,
max, so it's a
crit
critical.
grapple.
So it's a crit no matter what, which is bad. Roll it anyway, because you have prot.
10. Yeah, prot 7.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I'm sacrificing. So this is a 10 plus a 7, 17. You beat my prop.
I reach your brought.
Mhm.
Okay. Damage.
Bludgeoning? It's crushing me?
No, it's going for a head bite. Which is 21, 27. 27 damage.
I have a 2 health and a 3 stamina.
Oh,
So stamina is out, health is up, right?
yeah. Do you have a what health and a what stamina?
2 stamina. I'm sorry, 3 stamina, 2 health.
How much did I say you took? 27
Mm-hmm.
minus 6.
Oh yeah, natural DN.
Mm-hmm. So you took 21. That puts you at -4 with 3 hit points
Oh,
left.
oh, luck point.
Well, look, and the first hunt is supposed to be stupid hard, right?
Hmm.
And the point is for me to take your luck point from you because the campaign is on ultra hard mode. But you still get a luck point, and
I'm gonna use my luck point to kill the alien.
sure.
Like not to get out alive. Luck point to like critical wrist
No,
blade.
that's the thing you have. In order for the story to continue, you have to kill the alien.
Oh, okay, all right. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, it
That's
was
good. That's good.
it was interesting how it turned out. You never know how these first hunts are going to go, but you got through it.
Some miracle, I made it.
Well, you could tell me.
No,
You know, as
I
long
would
as it
have.
doesn't.
Yeah, I would have used the luck point to be like, he sticks out his little mouth and he's about to like pierce my face, and I kind of like wriggle my arm free and just like wrist blade it up in the chin, throw its body off, tend to my burns, go back to the ship with its head.
Yeah, yeah. So let's do that. Let's as its mouth starts to come out, or its inner mouth, you jam your blade in front of it, split it in two, and jam the rest of your blade deeper down its throat. Messing up its brain and getting it to let go of you. And as one of your blades mount, you use the other one. It's no longer in its way to slice at its neck, and then seeing the scent particles or hearing the hissing off in the distance, you decide to get the hell out of there while you're still melting, instead of complaining about the pain from the acid, which has just fallen over you. Most of it being spared from by your armor, because your armor actually is acid resistant, and your wrist blades are actually acid resistant. But if you dip them completely in acid, then they're only acid resistant, not acid proof.
Yep.
Yeah. And you get the hell out of there as fast as you can.
I go around the mountain this
But
time
when
because I'm really jacked up.
no, there's a, you were doing this, you go to the ziggurat, and then it's much closer to, luckily it's much closer to the pod where you were at. Before you ever get to the pod, as the aliens have convalesced behind you, and sensing your despair, because they can do that and they like that.
Dripping with adrenaline, just smothered in fear molecules.
Yeah. So when they finally decide to stop hiding and just come out and rush you, a few predators from the ship appear, and their shoulder cannons go off, one after the other, blasting the aliens until they quickly decide to change their tactics and retreat. Those guys don't say anything to you. You know they're from your ship, but they don't say anything from you. They just turn around, start to walk away. And you go back to the pod,
Mhm.
which automatically enters the orbital process. It's going to go ahead and shoot itself back up into space and be picked up by the ship.
I would have given the alien head a couple shakes before entering the pod. I don't want to damage it. Just
Well,
kinda-
you carry it like a banana boat so that the blood pulls to the bottom and doesn't come out of the. But sure enough, when you get on the ship, somebody opens up your skull, takes off your mask, and marks your forehead. And it's really hard not to roar. Probably everyone's expected to roar at this point, so you probably roar.
8 power.
And a lot of the guys on the ship join you in your roar. And I mean, that's probably the last time you'll ever get a compliment, so take it.
I feel proud.
Mm-hmm. But cool. That's the story of your first hunt.
Sweet.
And like I said, it was designed to take your luck point, but also give you a chance to come out of it with a luck point. I don't know if anybody's going to come out of it with a luck point.
Somebody got close ones. I don't remember who.
Yeah.
Somebody got super close ones, but they did like one thing and just they got wrecked.
But it will be an extra hard campaign.
I still had fun. I always have fun.
Yeah. I'm wondering if technically, I mean, you will have access to all your stuff now.
Yeah.
So that will be better. But I think you can't use a luck point to earn honor. It's the only problem.
Yeah. Like I imagine, like I survived and got branded. I used a luck point to accomplish that. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So there won't be any honor. However, I've decided If you die, and roll up another character, roll ups, that's what they call it. We don't roll anything here, but that you can use an honor point for 10 skill points.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And the skill points will translate into attribute points. So, well, 10 will only get you, you need for every 6 to get 1.
Yeah.
Well, it only get you 1 attribute point, which is not a big deal. But if you spend 2 of them, that's 18 points is 3 attribute points. So it's
It's pretty good.
not that bad. Not that bad. And I'll just bring that up now because I expect everybody to die a lot. And hopefully Ale and Evan will join us. I don't think Danny and Amanda will be joining us. They're very busy. But they are welcome. And I guess technically Adam can join us.
Adam, join us.
Still, you showed up, you tried, you did a lot of the stuff that I wanted you to do without me having to cue you. Like, it's just stuff that I had hoped you would have done. So I guess go ahead and have 3 skill points, man.
Cool, man. Thank you, sir. I'm making note of that thing you just said. When making a new predator, I could spend an honor point for 10 points.
Yeah, I mean, it might be just the little thing you need, the little boost you need,
Mm-hmm.
That being said, we can take it wherever you want. We can continue. We can call it.
I try to only die once per session.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? I mean, you might be dead next time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys are wondering out there, like, I run the Predator campaign on basically with the realism turned all the way up. There's a little bit of Hollywood still left in it, not a lot for the most part.
But that's a sci-fi angle.
Yeah, exactly. So, but for the most part, if you do something that's going to get you killed, you're going to die real quick. And a lot of times it's not the player's fault. Sometimes. A lot of times it is. A lot of times it is. A lot of times it is the player's fault. So the way, like, the first hunt, there's going to be a lot of luck involved for you to actually get through it. But the rest of the hunts afterwards are a little more reasonable, and there's like always a way. It's not always apparent, and the characters don't always find it. Yeah. But I always leave a back door. So hopefully, Yuli finds it, and when these other guys start playing, they'll find it. They don't always find it. But I guess that's it. Guys, we will be back next Sunday. It might just be me, you, and Yuli again, especially because these guys haven't made their characters. They might be here just making their characters in the background while me and Yuli continue on. And they can, like I said, we're going to take it super easy. If you comment in the comments, I appreciate it. We'll stop to read your comments and talk to you guys, as opposed to where, like, the Predator Natural show, I ignore you. I read your comments afterwards.
Push the merch.
I guess so. I did. There should be a link for the merch. And hopefully there'll be more merch soon. I think I'm
Look at this beauty.
Collection. Right? It's all of this.
It's a beautiful shirt. It's breathable. It's comfortable.
It's a nice shirt, right?
It's freaking awesome. And the price, freaking awesome.
The price is going to go up on that soon because I know I think it's like $55 or something, which is not bad. I make like $3.15. So the price is going
Yeah,
to go
people
up
buy a
soon.
lot.
Buy one now before I up the price. Because I mean, for me to make $3 off of that, that's kind of a little janky.
It's a freaking awesome shirt, especially for you guys out there who've been watching the draw with me's and stuff. Like, psh, this is the thing to get, man. The thing to get.
And there's another one that's the pattern is put on a little different.
Yeah, I think you could like mirror it like in the selection process.
Well, if
Right.
it's like
Something
more
like that.
one side of it's like one's more this side and the other one's more this side. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. I guess we're gonna call it. Things will be super relaxed. We're just about to hit 2 hours here. We might go a lot longer next time. We might go about the same. Who knows? But stay tuned, and there will be more shows coming back. Hopefully, my health. Yeah, Joe. So the table when I drew it, I was like, I want to do something to commemorate my drawing table. So I turned it into a shirt, and you can get in the link, the heavy metal lunch cart link, and you can check out the merch there. And one of the things there is the table. What was I saying? Yeah. I'll be doing more stuff soon. There'll be more art coming. There'll be more campaigns coming. Stay metal. I forgot how to dude. I forgot how to sign out.
Signing off.